Andrew Schneider's the president of Frankston YCW. Well, look, it's same old, same old. 3 teams into the finals again. Deja vu, deja vu, deja vu again, Andrew.
Oh, God. No, it's just a brand new year, you know. We always strive to make finals, like any team on the peninsula. All want to play finals this time of year. It's, you know, the wind starts to slow down a little bit. You know, the sun comes out, the grass is cut nicely. It's a great time of year to be involved in footy clubs.
You must be proud, though, that all 3 teams tend to make it, and not only just make it, they tend to make the finals comfortably.
Well, for a while there, you know, our seniors, we were sort of struggling a little bit. I think we won the last 6 out of 7, so for us to make it in is unreal. Our 2's undefeated, our 19's top, knocked off Mount Eliza as well. So it's a bloody exciting time. I'm really looking forward to the next, hopefully 4 weeks of footy.
Well, the seniors been really good, especially the last month. The win against Pines was where you really got the impression that this team was back.
Yeah, look, Pines was a fantastic day. We had our past players day that day, and there's a great crowd here, great atmosphere. I think we really started to click then against Pines, and I reckon and we've shown pockets of really good footy in the last month, so hopefully we can bring that to September.
Well, Kev Lilacs, the captain of the Frankston YCW Stonecatcher, in another finals campaign. You found form at the right time, and I reckon, Kev, that everyone will be starting to fear the Stonecats, which you'll be very happy about.
Yeah, mate, I reckon they should. I was just saying to Glenn before that we had a meeting just after the loss to Mornington. We just sat down and talked about what we need to do to start winning games, and for us to get on the same page. And since that, all the players have had a real buy-in, and there's just there's a massive belief amongst all the players and that. So we believe that we can do it, and we're just going to keep on going the way we're going. And if we win it, we win it. And if we don't win it, well, they're definitely going to be a better team than us. So.
Well, you beat Bomb Beach last week. Good to play them 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. Before the game, I was like, well, do we try something different, or do we go out? We sort of need to go out and win that game because they had it up on us from early in the year. But it'll be a different Bomb Beach team. I think they had 6 players out and put in a couple of VFL players, and Dylan Jones coming back into the midfield. The whole midfield dynamics is going to change up. We've got a few to come back, so I think winning by that much, we got ahead of them a little bit. But yeah, it'll be a different ball game, and it finals intensity. You just never know what's going to happen.
Well, your forward line is a lot better now. It was good early in the year. It had a 6 or 7 week stretch where it didn't fire. What'd you put that down to? Yeah,
well, we'll get the ball inside there. I think we've had heaps of forward entries, and our scoring shots. I think we've only lost maybe 3 for the year against the other mobs, but we just couldn't kick goals. So we sort of just talked about our way, our forwards working together, and where their leading patterns, and not leading into the same spot, and drawing their defender in as well. And since that, and since we started hitting them in front of goals and kicking to better positions instead of kicking out to the pockets, they've had much easier shots on goal.
One of our favourites on GameFace is the coach of Frankston YCW, Wayne Cap. Cappy, it's been a great month. What do you put that down to?
We got a bit of momentum going. We're playing pretty good football. The boys are really confident in the way we're playing, and the last 7 weeks really has been really good. We kicked it all off against Stromana, about round 12, and since then, apart from a little hiccup against Rosebud, we've been playing pretty good footy.
Kicking a lot of goals, which helps.
Yeah, well, like as Kev alluded to, our forward entries are a lot better. We've got a lot more purpose in how we move the footy, and everyone's confident.
With all your experience in getting a lot of your good players back, do you feel you've got the talent and the experience and the nous to win it from an elimination final?
Oh yeah, look, it's of course it's 1 week at a time, but we're planning for the next month, and we're not in it to make up the numbers.
And having all the 3 teams in again, you're a very strong club. What do you put all that down to?
Look, it's just good culture down here. Our juniors have always been strong. A lot of guys are 1-pointers in our senior team. The reserves is full of guys, from 23 and younger, with a few older guys, but I put it down to the culture and a great junior club that's feeding in.
For a long time, Mount Eliza have dominated the reserves, but maybe not this year. Frankston YCW, if you don't mind umpire, finished 4 games clear on top. and Chris Hutchison is the coach of the reserves team for Frankston YCW. Do you feel that it's about to be broken? That magnificent streak that Mount Eliza have had, Chris? You've had an outstanding year.
Geez, it wouldn't be bad, would it? They've been a fantastic setup with their development of young players and so forth and so on. I actually had a crack at them after the 2017-19's grand final. I said it was time you started winning some ones flags, but that was tongue-in-cheek, of course. But no, look, we were going all right, Dan. We just got to finish the job. Hopefully it's 2 more games and 2 more wins and it'll be all over. The key to the group is that they're pretty much playing for themselves. They're relentless. They've got the right amount of aggression, plenty of skill. They move. They stop when they should, and they get the ball out when they should. So there's not much else to footy. Win the contested footy, be good with it outside, and they'll be okay. A couple of cliches in there.
Edithvale, Aspendale or Mount Eliza, who are you play? Eddie Asp won on the weekend. They play each other again as a situation with a few of the finals throughout the first division and all 3 grades. Do you give them a chance this week, or do you feel that Mount Eliza might have been playing ducks and drakes a bit?
It's hard to tell whether Mount Eliza played ducks and drakes because they do move their 19s in between grades during the year, and that's probably part of their strength. But played Edithvale a couple of weeks ago, which we managed to get over, and I do like the way they play, Dan, but we managed to just work them out a little while into the game. They don't like to put the ball up in the air, so you really got to work them over in close and make sure you don't let them get out the back as well. So could go either way. Would expect Mount Eliza to win though.